What's up, guys? My name's Adrian from the Deviants, and today we're going to be reacting to My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 22. So last time we had the group of Class 1A start getting ready for their midterms. They were focusing on the written exams, mostly because they thought they had the practical exams under control. They thought it was going to be robots, kind of like what the entrance exam was. But they found out that they changed it this year. Now they're going to be teaming up in pairs, and they're going to be going against the teachers. So I don't know if we're going to be going through all the teacher fights with the students, but there are two that I really want to see, and that's the one with the principal versus the lightning and acid person, and then of course All Might against Deku and Bakugo. I want to see the principal one because I want to see how the principal fights, and I want to see the All Might one because I want to see All Might finally put Bakugo in his place. I don't really expect Deku and Bakugo to win, mostly because I don't think Bakugo would ever run away, even though only one person has to escape. But I don't think Bakugo would ever run away. He would definitely try to fight All Might. But without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Make sure to support the original content as always. Alright, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and...
Get her! Dark Shadow! Asui, your turn!
Oh, that's pretty cool. But he could fly, right?
We were talking about these finals, and how each student is supposed to be facing their weaknesses.
That's right.
Okay, so what did Tokoyami and Asui have to work on?
Tokoyami is quick and can attack from afar, allowing him to keep his distance. But looking at that another way, it means he's weak at close range. A stellar student with no clear weaknesses. Her level-headedness and ability to provide emotional support are the key to them passing.
What will you do against this?
Oh my goodness.
Just try to escape.
My goodness.
Asui, look out!
It's a boss battle. Don't worry, she stuck out her tongue. She was doing something. You'd think if he was a shadow,
He has a chance against a real pro.
he can go through people.
Reach him, we do have a chance.
Will you keep this up until time runs out, little bird? What I want to see.
Wait, they have a time limit?
Get you away with an adversary no matter what.
Oh, like the handcuffs.
How unexpected.
Whoa, they leg cuffed him!
Then they passed!
He has wooden legs?
We're running out of places to stand. Mr. Power Loader can do this?
Apparently, there are traps between us and the gate.
My
Not to
goodness.
mention we have no idea where Mr. Power Loader will attack next.
Fusion!
Can you imagine how stupid we look right now?
Here we
Jun.
go! Quick, wrap your tail around my leg!
Oh, that's cool.
Reciprocal extend!
You gotta sling him. Oh, that was cool. That was really nice.
Ida and Ojiro have passed the final.
Ida,
That was good.
you're so cool! Well, sometimes at least.
I have a plan in mind for us.
You're just now thinking? You're just now talking about it?
Yaoyorozu, listen. I want you to keep making small objects. When you stop being able to, it means Mr. Aizawa's close by.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
He can erase the quirks of whoever he sees, but the effect ends when he blinks.
Didn't we get that in like the second episode?
Hurry up and start making things.
Sure. No problem.
I guess those work.
As students who got into UA through recommendations, we started from the same place. And then when it was my turn to fight, I failed before I could do anything.
But you are very smart. Come on.
I would suggest that you prioritize evasion. I was always going to catch you first, since you're the team's offense. Do whatever you want, just be careful where you land.
Was he Batman?
Your plan places most of the burden on yourself. It's nice you tried to be considerate to the girl, but maybe you should have actually talked this over with her.
Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about.
Is Todoroki okay? Is this right? Should I
She's thinking too much.
to help me go faster? No!
I'm gonna hit you where it hurts. Let's see which of us is stronger.
What? My quirk's not erased. Creation! I'm so sorry, Todoroki!
Emotionally, she's still a child of 15. I'd like to help her regain her confidence.
But how?
But that's not my job right now. Maybe you should have actually talked this over with her.
Now that I
He's a very solo type of
she
guy.
looked like she had something to say.
But maybe
Giving up?
not yet.
What are these?
What?
We can still beat Mr. Aizawa.
Just blind him every time.
Since he was injured, his quirk has become unstable. Keep checking to see if you can use your ice power, okay?
Not fast enough, kids.
This is it.
I'll be counting on you in that moment to attack, like you did at the sports festival. A giant ice wall.
So that's how he cuts off vision.
So can you tell me the rest of your plan now? Is
Making...
that Aizawa's scarf you're making?
So is this all right with you?
Yeah.
You're gonna try to restrain him with his
Complaints here.
copy of his restraining wraps?
I have a plan for us to win. We can still beat Mr. Aizawa.
Let's see it. The upper hats were just mannequins.
Now I just have to launch it.
Missed it.
A catapult?
Nitinol alloy. Have you heard of it? It's a metal with shape memory.
Oh, that's sick.
It went exactly according to your plan. It was almost a little too smooth.
Mr. Aizawa noticed, but still jumped away. Even though he could have stopped me easily.
I was just trying to see what Todoroki would do.
It really was just a matter of timing, like you said. Huh. Thanks, teammate.
Hopefully she gains confidence again. That'd be nice.
If you feel nauseous, there's a pressure point you can press on.
My. Turns out that man's a big softy after all.
That was nice. I like how they spend time making each character sort of evolve from their previous state. And also highlight some of the students that don't get as much recognition. Like Sue, for instance, these past couple episodes, you've seen some sort of like emphasis on Sue with that, that filler episode. And now this episode, when they basically said that Sue has no really any weaknesses, and she's great at support when she's with another hero. So even though she may not be as skilled in combat as other heroes, it's good to have her on the team in order to like boost up everybody with like morale and calmness and stuff like that. And then you have Ida having the great idea of launching the tail dude across into the goal. And then you have Momo, which technically she didn't grow. She basically kind of regained what she had previously, at least before the tournament. Now it's just up to her, Aizawa, and the people around her to kind of like help progress her further. Because before the tournament, she was like definitely confident in herself. She knew what she was doing, right? She was number one when it came to like written exam and stuff like that. But in the tournament, when she faced Tokoyami, it kind of like ruined her morale, her confidence, because she just wasn't like quick at thinking of stuff. But since on this fight, they had enough time to think of a plan before they actually like went and faced against Aizawa, she was able to make a good plan. But the problem is, and this is another good thing that they brought up, is that Todoroki is a very skilled person, but he kind of takes after his father in a sense of where he likes to do a lot of things by himself, or even when he's in a group of people, he likes taking charge because he doesn't really hesitate that much. And in the end, it kind of hurt them because he was able to come up with a plan, not tell Momo before they got into the situation. And since he never even hesitated and he went straight for the plan, Momo didn't really get a chance to kind of like put her input into it. But it's good that he like recognized the problem, and hopefully he can grow from that. And Aizawa is such a good character. Like when you stop and think about Aizawa, like just the way he's like written down, like, oh yeah, he's a teacher who could just erase quirks and his name is Eraserhead, right? It doesn't sound like that cool, but when you actually see him in action and the stuff he does, it's so sick. He's kind of like a ninja, like Batman-esque, where he thinks a lot of things through first, and he doesn't really rely on his quirk too much. Like, I mean, he uses his quirk intertwined with all of his like movements and his decision makings. But he's well known as being like a hardened individual, which he actually uses to his advantage because he lets people sort of win or stay and he's able to do it without kind of like, I guess, making it clear that he was obviously helping them out. Everyone expected Aizawa to go all out, not giving anyone any chances, and he used that to make it seem that Momo had the upper hand all along, when in actuality he let her trap him, and he already had an excuse just in case Momo questioned why he stepped back. So I don't know, Aizawa was great where he actually lets people win without making it seem like he's letting people win. So I think we're already halfway through, so I'm expecting the next episode. I'm expecting the next episode to go through all of them except the one with All Might, Bakugo, and Deku. I'm guessing they're going to go through all of them quick. Hopefully they go through the principal one a lot more than the other ones. But I'm expecting the one between Bakugo, Deku, and All Might to be its own little, like, episode. So that is where we're at. So, that was my reaction to My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 22. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.